this video, I'm gonna be talking about how you can change your life in a relatively short amount of time. So it's the start of the new year, and a lot of people are looking for ways to change their life and improve things, and they set their resolutions and stuff. And I personally think that New Year's resolutions can be very powerful, but the majority of them are not very good because they are an excuse to just procrastinate until the new year to start. But the new year's already here, so I guess that's not so much of an issue. For the sake of this video, let's say that we want to change our life dramatically in 1 month. To do this, the first thing you're gonna want to do is start doing what you want. Like truly, the things that you've wanted to do, but you're afraid that other people will judge you or stuff, just start doing them. Do stuff that makes you feel very good about yourself. One example that isn't really exactly the same, but the way that you can think about it is, say you're going to hang out with some friends, right? You're just going to their house and it's like in the evening. You can either go there in like some really good fit and feel like you look very, very good, or you could just go there in PJs. I've done that so many times. When I go to my friend's house, it's nighttime. I just sometimes pull up in PJs because it makes me feel very comfortable. When I feel comfortable myself, I tend to have the most fun and the interaction tends to be the best. That doesn't mean don't wear a great fit. It's important to wear a great fit, and also a great fit should generally be comfortable. But like, you get the idea. So you should live your life in a way that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel good about yourself, because then you're going to express an energy that is more true to who you are, which will do a bunch of things to help you, and it will attract the correct people into your life because you are really expressing who you are. Me starting this YouTube channel is an example of me doing what I want. There are a few of my friends that know about this channel, but most people don't. And I know that in the state that it is right now, I would not want other people I know to watch my channel, because as of now, I'm just kind of going through the motions. I'm doing my best, I'm improving, more people are subscribing, things are going well, but I'm still very much at the beginning when I don't have enough experience to truly know what I'm doing without making some content that might be very cringy to certain people that I know. And that's just the reality of it. It will improve over time, but with everything, you can't wait until you know what you're doing to start, because you only know what you're doing after you've started. So I'm just doing this because I want to, and I don't care what other people think. Hopefully most people don't see it, but like, I know some people are, and it doesn't matter. It's fine. So that leads me to the next topic. Don't worry so much. If you're doing what you want, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about all the possibilities that could go wrong. Just enjoy. If something happens, deal with it in the moment. Just take your time to really just enjoy where you are now and focus on being grateful for the things that you do have going well in your life, and you won't be so focused on what is not going well. This also applies to hanging out with people. In a social situation, a lot of people limit themselves on how they express themselves or the things they want to do with certain people. Like if you want to go out and do an activity with someone, but you feel like, oh, they might feel like it's weird if I ask them to do that activity because we don't know each other that well. Whatever the case is, it does not matter. Don't worry about it so much, because you're limiting yourself when you have to realize that you really don't know anything. You don't know what you don't know. So just assume if you just do what you want to do, things will work out just fine. And if something bad happens, it's not going to be that bad, and you can get over it quickly, or just not even worry about it too much if you have the right mindset. It is also very important to try and focus on having as many new experiences as you can. So this month, it's the start of January. Take this whole month to focus on the new experiences so you can go to places you've never been to before. You can try activities you've never done. If there's something you really want to check off your bucket list, why are you waiting to do it? If you want to go skydiving, just go skydiving. Like, take this month to really try a bunch of new things, because what that will do for your life in the long term is it will open your eyes to new opportunities and new directions you could take your life in. Because you might think that you know what you want to do, but even if you've done quite a lot of things in your life, you still have a very narrow field of view because your knowledge is still very narrow. I personally think I've done a lot of activities in my life. I've done a lot of experiences, and I still am aware that there's so much more that I just have no idea what it's like. So I'm eager to experience those and see what can come out of it. As you do these new experiences, try to share these moments with other people. So whether that's your family, your friends, a relationship, try and share these with these people, because that's going to create stronger friendships, which will then lead to more experiences in the future, and it will improve your overall quality of life tremendously. But if you do not have someone to hang out with on a certain day that you're trying to do something, because sometimes people are busy and stuff, that doesn't mean you should wait for another day to do the activity. You can still go do it. You should still be able to enjoy the experiences by yourself, which is also healthy for yourself. So focus on trying to share these moments with other people, but don't rely on it. You should still be able to have fun and do things on your own. And sometimes you can choose to do them on your own, because that is also healthy and very beneficial to your overall life, and it will create strength and it will lead you to have more time to really learn yourself, because a lot of people, they spend so much time focusing on other people or so much time consuming, whether that's consuming stuff from their phone, music, just information in general, that they don't learn who they really are, because they don't spend that much time just with themselves, just to think or to try something new. One thing is, like, if you do something that is very scary or like builds a lot of adrenaline, you really learn how you are. So like skydiving is a good example. When you jump out of an airplane, in those moments of free fall, you cannot think about anything else. You are in the moment. You are truly in the moment. And that is an amazing feeling. That's amazing. I'm learning to fly and stuff, and I've flown some aerobatic planes, and it's a similar thing. Like when you're doing a stunt in a plane, you're not thinking about anything else. You're truly just enjoying yourself. Like if you're upside down in an airplane, you're not going to be thinking about whatever situation you have in your life. Like you're going to be so happy and just learning who you are and how you interact in these situations. It's hard for me to explain, but you just have to experience it and it will be worth it. So you can absolutely transform your life with these steps that I just explained in this video, because it will transform your mind. You will gain knowledge and gain perspective. So this month of January, I challenge you to make it a month that you try as many new things as possible and you truly get in touch with who you are and you do what you want to do, because it'll be worth it. Trust.